Hello everyone, welcome back my YouTube channel Salesforce Hunt. So if you are new in this channel, so please subscribe my YouTube channel for more updates. Okay, so today I'm going to show you like how to work on Gearset with the Salesforce and how to integrate each other and how to comparison with the Gearset all the metadata between two orgs. Okay, so let me start first. What is Gearset and how Gearset work, what it can do for your business and what makes it difference to other business. Okay, so setting the standard in Salesforce DevOps. So Gearset is the modern DevOps tool for the software. We help teams comparison, move and track changes between Salesforce environment faster and more easily than even before. What can I do with Gearset? If you develop on Salesforce platform, so you can use Gearset to like repeatedly compare environments to see the differences, quickly build deployment packages to get org in sync, integrate version control into your development process, set up your advanced development automation, and you can use Salesforce DX without the command line interface. Okay, and improve team collaboration and reduce code conflicts. Move data records between production org and sandboxes, so you can sync up between two orgs like sandbox to production, production to sandbox, like that. Who uses Gearset? So Salesforce admin, Salesforce developer and release manager and technical architect can we use this Gearset, as well consultant and implementation partners can we use Gearset. Okay, what sets Gearset apart? Like there are so many features available in Gearset, so you can visit this site like Gearset. This is the URL here. Okay, so this is the URL. You can go this URL gearset.com and you will start your free trial here. It's a 30 days free trial and you can enjoy with 30 days with this trial. Okay, so let's get started with our practical demo. So how to do work with Gearset? Okay, so we can work with Gearset like UAT, dev and production. Okay, there are so many environment in Salesforce, so if you don't know about the environment, so you can watch my admin video in playlist learn Salesforce admin. Okay, step by step execution. Okay, so here you can see I already created one account. Here you can see, okay, Gearset, and now you can see there are so many options available like metadata deployments, automation. Under the metadata deployments you can see comparison and deployment, save comparison. There are so many options is available here. Okay, so you can comparison between two orgs. So I already created two orgs like DevOps 1 and DevOps 2. So let me comparison first org like DevOps 1. Okay, and checking the organization size here you can see. Okay, and also you can check another 816 metadata item found to comparison, right? And let me choose another one like here you can see it's checking organization size right now. So I already authorized these two org, so don't worry about that. So you can check your org with the help of this one. Okay, so here you can see this is some item found in your comparison metadata. These all metadata, and same here metadata file. Okay, and here you can see one big button like comparison. Okay, comparison here. So just click this comparison now, and it's taking some time to comparison between two org if any metadata is changes or not. So here you can see one process is going on like that. Okay, comparison. This is the source. Here you can see this is the source and this is the target, and this is the source org and this is target org. Okay, so I am checking these two org comparison between these metadata. Okay, so it's taking some time, so you can check your org with the help of this tool. So this is the very good important tools for Salesforce DevOps because of it's a modern tool. Okay, rest of the modern tool we can say that, or we can say that traditional tool like auto rabbit, and there are Chainset, and there are so many tools available in market, so you can take anyone based on your requirement. But I prefer this Gearset because of this is a very most important and point and click tool here. So here you can see like change item 21, and here you can see all the files with XML format. So here you can see assign to DevOps 1, and here you can see assign to DevOps 2. Because I have two orgs, so that's why my org URL is different. Here you can see DevOps 1 and DevOps 2. That's why it's showing 1 and 2 and red and green. Here you can see same here. So you can comparison each and every metadata in your org. Suppose that there are no items, all items. Here you can see this is all item, and here you can see all item, selected item. If you want to select something, so you can see here selected item. Okay, a new item. If you want to create some new item under the Salesforce org, so that's it's showing some item here. Okay, so how to check this one? Okay, so let me log in first org, that is called DevOps 1. So like DevOps 1, and now let me log in this org. Okay, and I don't want to register my mobile number, so I just skip this. And now let me create one object, or we can say that anything as you want to create. So suppose that I want to create one metadata like custom object. Here like custom object, you can create any object or any metadata in your org. Okay, so let me create one object as a demo. Okay, so demos for example. Okay, here you can see, just leave it as it is, all the configuration, just save it. Here you can see, and already created this object like demo. And let me create one field like email number, email. So just click the new and create email, and next, visible for all, next, and save it. Okay, once you save it, so our job is done. And this is the source org, always remember, because I'm just logged in DevOps 1. Here you can see my, once you go setting, so you can check it out here like setting, and you can see like DevOps 1 @ salesforce.com. This is the username. So this is the source org. Okay, so let me comparison again. Okay, so just click here and comparison and deploy, and organization comparison. Let me select one org, and let me select another org like a Salesforce 2, this one DevOps 2. And now is checking some metadata items found. Okay, here you can see now comparison. Just click the comparison, and it's checking the comparison between two org like source to target, and it's taking few seconds to check your metadata. Okay, so here you can see some processes is going on. Okay, and now after processing these things, so you will be seen the comparison or differences between two org. Okay, so this is the easy way to find out the differences between two orgs. Okay, so it's checking whole processing between two org. Okay, and now this is the last step, and here you can see all comparison is done. Okay, so here you can see this is the differences here. So let me check new item here. So here you can see this is the new item, and in the source side, here you can see this is the source org, and under the source org you can see all the green parts because of it's a newly created things. Okay, here you can see like demo, email. Okay, because of we already created this that is called custom object, that's why it's showing here is green, and here you cannot see this green here in target org. So we need to deploy this object into the target org. So how to deploy this custom object into the target org from source to target? So this is my question. Okay, so you can deploy this metadata once you select like this select. Okay, once you select this one, okay, just click the next, and here you can see checking deployment. Here you can see all good, all good. Okay, this is the health of the deployment process. Just click next, and now it's time to deploy these custom and all the permission set and profile. Okay, so it's deploy from source to target. So just here you can see validate deployment or deployment, and you can schedule your deployment as well, like schedule deployment. So for now let me click this deploy now, and here you can see once the deployment is started, you cannot cancel it. Okay, don't worry, just deploy, and here you can see deployment process is going on. Okay, and this is for, like, here you can see demo email, something like the custom field. Okay, you know very well. So like here you can see my all the processes successfully done here, and here you can see summary report, deployment, friendly name, total time taken, and all the things here you can see. And metadata deploy 43, changes new is a 5, deleted, and all the things. Okay, so let me check my org, this custom object or custom metadata is came or not. So let me log in my another org, like this is the target org. Okay, so let me log in like DevOps 2 and just log in, and under the object manager you can see this custom metadata. If you don't see these things, so you cannot deploy, and we cannot deploy earlier. Okay, so just click this object manager and just go demo is came or not. Here you can see like demo, just click the demo and click the field and relationship, and now you can see my custom field as well, like email. So this is the process to deploy source to target, like sandbox to production, or sandbox to UAT, or sandbox to UQA. Okay, based on your requirement you can deploy this thing, because our deployment cycle always goes like here. Let me explain these things. Like this is a sandbox. Okay, after the sandbox you have to deploy in QA. After the sandbox you can deploy in UAT, then after that you can deploy in production as well, like that. This is the process to deploy. Okay, so if you have some another cycles in between, so you can add, otherwise this is the simple step to deploy your metadata from source to target. Okay, like sandbox to production. Okay, so this is the way to deploy this one. So suppose that I want to delete something here. Okay, like I want to delete something in source org, like let me delete that custom field in object manager. So just click this object manager and search demo object. Okay, once you search this demo, just click the fields and relationship, and here you can see email. So let me delete this one and just click delete, and here you can see, yeah, field is deleted now. So let me check again metadata comparison deploy. Okay, and you can check your deployment history here. Okay, as well. So let me check organization. This is the DevOps 1, this is here DevOps 2, and here you can see comparison between two org. Okay, so this is the automations, we can say that this is a very good modern tools for DevOps. Okay, so just here just click this comparison the org. Okay, so now here you can see it's taking some time. So we can deploy this job another traditional tools like Gearset, like Chainset and Auto Revit, like that. And this is the modern tool, that's why I'm teaching these things. Okay, yeah, here you can see new item or deleted item. Okay, just click this deleted item, and here you can see one custom field is deleted. Okay, from here you can see here. Okay, previously this is one, and now here you can see is empty. So just click next, selected this one, next, and it's a automatic delete from target as well. Once you deploy this one, just click this next. Okay, here you can see deleted. Now deploy. Okay, So here you can see deployment process is going on. Okay, and you can see, yeah, so deleted one, and here you can see, so this is my target org. So you don't see email here once you refresh this. So just refresh this, and now you cannot see email field here. Okay, so this is the process to deploy your metadata one org to another org. So guys, if you like this video, so please subscribe my YouTube channel Salesforce, and you will be get new contents every weeks or in weekday. Okay, so thank you guys, bye bye, see ya.